India versus Pakistan is a celebrated cricket rivalry with a rich emotional core due to politics and history between the two nations. It is difficult to imagine that both these countries, along with Bangladesh, was united till 1947 when everyone paid a heavy price for the partition. There was fierce tension between the players and fans alike in India-Pakistan cricket matches due to cricket's popularity and two nations' political tensions. In the late 80s and 90s, in Pakistan was generally a better cricket team, which is visible in the results of the matches played in that era. Pakistan had several match winners with brilliant fast bowlers. Indian batting was weak and later in the 1990s rallied only around Sachin and the fast bowling around Sreenath. However, results of the World Cup matches between the two countries display a vast contrast with India winning all of its 7 matches till now. Let us rewind to where it all started. 1992 World Cup, India and Pakistan did not get a game against each other till the 5th World Cup. It was the first World Cup with colored clothing, white balls, black side screens and majority of the matches played in floodlights. Pakistan was led by aging and still ferocious Imran Khan with unsettled team of egoistic senior players with lots of talented young players handpicked by Imran Khan. Pakistan went to the match with one win over Zimbabwe, one loss to West Indies and one rain-curtailed drawn match against England where they destined to lose as they were bundled out for 74 runs. India on the other hand was a much stable team going into the match. Azhar won the toss and batted first, with Srikant made an uncharacteristically slow start but Jadeja played fluent innings of 46 runs. India strutted along and it looked that they might not reach even 200 in their innings. A young wonder boy named Sachin coupled with a great Kapildev had other ideas and classy innings of 54 from Sachin and lusty blows from Kapil ensured India crossed 200 and landed 216 runs which were underwhelming but respectable. Pakistan had a rough start with 2 wickets gone for only 17 runs. Amir Sohail was in great touch and played a fluent innings of 62 runs. On the other hand, the great Javed Miandad was scratchy and could not get the scoreboard moving, which increased the pressure on Amir Sohail, who once departed paved the way for quick wickets due to increasing required run rate. Remember, it was 1992 where required run rate of over 5 was colossal. Wickets kept falling and Miandad was frustrated, resulting in that famous jumping incident with Kiran More. It is now hilarious, but the moment was filled with tension at that time. Slowly but surely, Pakistan went behind the run rate and could not bounce back and ultimately lost the match by 43 runs. Pakistan lost this match and the next match versus South Africa, which pushed them to the brink. On the eve of match against Australia, Imran made a heartfelt speech and instilled belief in their team that they can and they have nothing to lose. Pakistan picked up the pieces and pounced on their rivals like cornered tigers to write the history, and eventually became world champions, giving Imran Khan a cult status. In 1996, India encountered Pakistan in the quarter-final, which was the first time they faced each other in a knockout game. The World Cup was being played in India, Sri Lanka and Pakistan. The match was played in Bangalore and tensions in both the camps were palpable. The atmosphere was so electric that you could live each and every ball even when you were watching through TV. India batted first again after winning the important toss and Sachin and Sidhu gave a brilliant start. Sachin was not at his fluent self but Sidhu was batting like a dream. Manjrekar slowed things down but Azhar gave the innings much needed impetus with a cameo of 27 runs. But the best of all time cameos was waiting. Ajay Jadeja came in 42nd over. The first ball he received was a fierce in-swinging yorker wrapped on the pads but was probably going down leg side and umpire did not raise the finger. He then got into the groove and launched an attack on Waqar Yunus that was so ferocious and savage that it was almost surreal. Here is the feared bowler with reverse swinging toe crushing yorkers at his disposal but got ravished for 22 runs in the 48th over. One of the 6 over mid-wicket was almost a helicopter shot. In the 50th over, Jadeja started with a 6 and a 4 from the first 2 balls but perished on the 3rd ball. In the end, 18 came out of that over too and India amassed 57 runs from the last 4 overs. The total became a daunting 287 runs, which was a winningest score at that time and almost impossible in a run chase in a knockout World Cup game. However, Pakistan openers had other ideas. They went berserk at more than 8 runs and over and tormented India for the first 14 overs, reaching more than 100 runs. Then came the iconic moment when Amir Sohail charged Prasad and hit him savagely over offside and taunted him arrogantly with a bat in hand to belittle him and to show him that he will do to him what Jadeja did to Waqar. In a way, Jadeja bruised Pakistan's team ego, and they did not just wanted to win, they wanted to crush India. It led to the downfall of both Saeed Anwar and Amir Sohail. The next ball of Prasad was a well-directed ball delivered from round the wicket on top of off a stump, and Amir Sohail backed away to hit the ball again and was bowled in the most embarrassing fashion. When Inzamam got out in the 20th over, the game was almost over as Salim Malik and Javed Miandad were only a pale shadow of themselves. Pakistan slowly and surely descended to the inevitable loss, and Rashid Latif got India scared for a moment, but it was too little too late. India completed second consecutive win in the World Cup over their arch rivals. Comparing the 1992 and 1996 win, 1999 win was a sedate win with less controversies, even though the match was played with the background of Kargil war. However, both the sides played the match in a professional manner. India won the toss and decided to bat again. India was without their in-form opener Ganguly, and Sachin had to open with Sadagopan Ramesh. India started slowly, and Dravid and Sachin went along safely. After Sachin got out, Jadeja came in ahead of Azhar but got out cheaply. Dravid and Azhar joined forces to guide Indian innings, and both of them got very important 50s. India settled for a sedate 227 runs. It looked like Pakistan could break the jinx of World Cup defeats. However, the match was played in England, and the pitch was aiding swing bowling, which suited Indian fast bowlers perfectly. Mohanty bowled a brilliant spell but was unlucky and could not get a single wicket, but the pressure created by him was used by Sreenath and Prasad effectively. Srinath removed dangerous Shahid Afridi and Ijaz Ahmed, and Prasad removed Salim Malik before 15th over. However, it was the wicket of Saeed Anwar that turned the match decisively in India's favour, with a peach of outswinger and a brilliant catch by Azhar in the slips. Wickets kept falling regularly, but Inzamam was not ready to concede defeat. When required run rate was climbing and he was not getting enough support from lower order, he fell to Prasad that sealed the match. Prasad also completed his first ever 5-wicket haul in an ODI and was hero of the match again. After this win, however, India was not able to reach semi-finals, and Pakistan played brilliantly to reach finals, where it was thrashed comprehensively by resurgent Australia.
That's the video, guys. I will upload the remaining Indian wins versus Pakistan in the World Cup video soon. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more such videos.